guys, how are you doing? My name is Sharon and this is my YouTube channel mostly about knitting or crochet and any yarn related stuff. And today is the 7th March and it's a Sunday. It's about 3 in the afternoon right now. So hi and welcome. So today I have some finished object as well as one or two whips with me right here, and really just wanted to say thank you for taking your time to watch my video. And yeah, so you can find me at Instagram as Sharon's Craft. I also have a Ravelry, Sharon's Craft, and you can find me at Facebook as Sharon's Craft. I will link all of that down below. And well, without further ado, let's start. Okay, so I will just tell you what I have been making. I have a pile of finished object here. Not really a pile, just a few finished object I have right here. And the first thing I'm going to show you is this sweater that I have finished. So they are like, yeah. So I will just tell you about this sweater. So maybe I'll just show you. So this is just a simple crochet sweater, and there's some shaping to this sweater. I don't really do a lot, so I think it fits okay. And so the yarn that I used for this is the Premier, hold on, I have my note right here. So this is the Premier Cotton Fair, the plum color. It's the plum colorway. So this is Premier Cotton Fair, and this is what I have left of the third ball. So I only use, this is probably like half, or I used probably half or a little bit more than half. So I used about 2.5 balls of the Premier Cotton Fair for the top part here, and some of the stripe. And the other color here, the variegated one, is the ice yarn. This is the ice yarn, and this is the Lorena print. I don't know, wait, hold on. Okay, so the color number is E151447, and this is the Lorena print pink blue cream colorway. So it's a pretty pastel color. I was thinking that it goes with the plum color that I have, so I just mixed these two together. And I think this one I used about I used about 6, probably less than 6, probably 5.5 skein of this. And this is a 50-gram skein, and it's 160 meter. It's cotton acrylic blend. So that's the yarn that I use. I think it's a pretty good combination, but this is definitely like a casual sweater where you can use this like if you just go pick up something. Definitely not for the office for sure. So let me show you again. It's pretty simple. So that's the back. Yeah, but it is pretty warm right now for me to be wearing this, but I'm just wearing this to show you guys. And yeah, so that's the first finished object that I have. So yeah, so I have even like drawn out what I wanted it to look like, and then I put the information of the yarn right here. And of course I need to put the picture of this sweater here, somewhere here, and also the yarn somewhere here. And that's how I keep track of what I have done over the past few weeks or the past few months or the whole year. Okay, so that's the first finished object that I wanted to show you. Okay, oh, and this one is very pretty. She's a little fairy and she is really pretty and really delicate. She's made of polymer clay, and I got this from one of the Etsy seller, and I have like 4 of her different style of this necklace. It is so pretty and I love it, but of course I don't use this, like, you know, because like I know I'm like, I don't know, I just like it, so I collect it. But I didn't buy all because she have a lot. I will link her shop down below if you're interested to see what design she have. I just like it because it goes with my sweater. It's purple. Okay, so let's move on. The next finished object that I have here is a blanket, a baby blanket that I made for someone, and it's a very simple baby blanket. I will just show you here. So it's this baby blanket, so it's supposed to be like either way, it's either like, so it's a decent sized baby blanket, and that's the color. So this is very simple. It's just V-stitch basically. It's basically just V-stitch all the way. And the yarn that I use for this, oh, by the way, this sweater, there's no pattern to this sweater, so I just sketch out what I wanted to do, and I just start crocheting according to my body. So every time I do like this is like bottom up, so every time I do something I'll just measure it on myself, and that's how it is. Like, if you know me, I really don't know how to, I don't really follow pattern a lot, and so this is the same. I don't follow any pattern, I just use V-stitch. The reason why I make this was because I saw this yarn, Feel Like Butter from Lion brand, and I really love this blanket in the label. It's really pretty. I feel that the color is so baby color, and I can see that it's actually V-stitch from the picture, so that's what I decided to do. I also get the same color of yarn from this brand, this yarn collection. So I also bought the light blue, the white, and then the light pink and the pink, but unfortunately the blue, the darker blue here is wasn't in stock. I bought this when I was in Singapore, and they don't have the blue, so what I did was I changed the blue. Like you see the blue here, it's definitely a different blue, but it still works, and this is still the same fiber content. It's 100% polyester, so everything is the same, and this is also the feel of this is similar to the Feel Like Butter, but this is softer, much softer. So the yarn that I use for this is the Mary Maxim Oh My So Soft, and this is in the colorway hold on, indigo, and it is really similar to this one. However, this is a lot softer. If I were to make a baby blanket again using this type of yarn, I will definitely choose this over this, the Lion brand. I do like the Lion brand, however I feel that this is much more suitable because it's a lot softer than this one, but I still will use this. So the oops, okay, so this is the color that I go with. And initially I didn't know how much of the yarn I will be using, so I bought two of each color. Apparently I only need one skein for each color, and I can make a decent sized baby blanket. So I really love the color. I love how it turned out. I am sure the recipient of this will also be very happy with the color choices. I love the color especially because it have pink and blue, so it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl, you can still use this. So that's the idea, and that's why I like this so much. Okay, so enough about the blanket, let's move on. I have some more things to show you here. Oh, and the next finished object was something that I showed in my previous episode, which was this. I only have one whip at a time, and it was this knitted hat. So I have finished that. Definitely, it had been 2 weeks since my last video, so yeah, definitely finished that. And ever since then I have made like 1 2 3 4 5 6 finished object, and I will show you the next one because this one was requested from my little sister. She wanted me to make something so that she can gift it to her friend who have whose baby is turning 1 year old. So she gave me a picture of a stuffed animal, which is a amigurumi, and I will put the picture here. So that's the amigurumi stuffed animal that she wanted me to make. I have no idea what that is, and she told me it's a giraffe, but while I was crocheting it, the more I crochet, the more I think that it is actually a cow. And after I finished making it and I showed it to my husband, he said it's a goat. So you know, I really don't know what animal it is. Regardless what, I just made according to what the picture looked like. But of course mine is different because I don't follow the pattern. I just look at the picture and just eyeball it to make sure that it looked something like that. So I have finished it, and it is this little guy. It's this little guy. So you tell me, what do you see? Is this a giraffe, a goat, or a cow? I have no idea. I just followed this. I just want to make sure that it looked like the picture that she showed me. I didn't write down the stitch count or anything. So if you ask me to make another similar one, I think it will not be the same as this because I didn't write down the rows or the number of stitches or the increase or the decrease. No clue. But I also included the little tail. So, but I'm quite happy because I was like looking through my stash and I found that I have the yarn that looks similar to the picture, which was like something like a velvet kind of yarn, but I don't have the brown that was in the picture. So I have this one, a little bit reddish maroon kind of yarn, but I think it still looks okay, so I just go with this. And this is the yarn that I used. It's like the velvet yarn, but this one is from AliExpress, and it's from AliExpress. It's not very expensive, so I think it's okay. So for this little guy, I used only one skein of this. This is the second one, but when I bought this, there was no label, so but I measured this. This is 100 gram, so I completely finished one whole skein of this for this little guy, and I use about half of the white for the what do you call this? The front area here, the horn, and then the inside of the ear, and the rest. Yeah. So I use half of this. So I think it's pretty nice that I can actually just use these two to make. I can even make another one using this one just to finish off the yarn to get this. I think I really like the horn and the ear. Yeah. So there you go. So that's that. And I found my safety eye. But in the picture, the eyes are a little bit smaller. But I feel that because I don't have the size of the one that was in the picture, so I have a bigger one, so I just use that, and I think it still looks okay. It looked very babyish. Suitable for that 1-year-old. So it just can just sit like that. Okay, so that's my third finished object. I have two finished objects here. I was trying to use up my scrap yarn, and I was thinking of like what could I make with my scrap yarn, and I was thinking like I wanted to make a cactus like a cactus pillow, and I found the perfect green in my scrap yarn, and I have quite a few bits here and there left the same color. I have no idea why I have so many of that color laying around, and so let me show you. So that's my cactus. It's very bright. It's like, okay, so from the I know on the screen it looked like neon, but it's actually not. It's like lime green. It's, yeah, I don't know how else to show you, but it's not that bright. It's like lime green, but the color is quite I love the color. And then I use like a very bright orangey pink to put the flower here. And this is also not following any pattern. I'm just wanted to use up all the green yarn that I have, because I don't know, I just wanted to use up my scrap yarn. I have like a few bags of scrap yarn that I wanted to use up. And even this cactus, I held two yarn together, and yeah, I made a cactus. So I gave this to my daughter, and when she hugged this little cactus, it seems like this little two arm are wrapping around her. So yeah, I really like that. And so yeah, so bright, right? So that's what I do with my scrap yarn. And so this is the first project this is actually the second one I made using the scrap yarn. I started another amigurumi ice cream, but I gave that to a friend of mine because I know she have been wanting a amigurumi, or like stuffed ice cream crocheted one. So I made one for her, and then I made this one, the second one, a cactus. I will put the picture of the ice cream here so you can see. So yeah, so that's the ice cream that I made for my friend, and she really loved it, so I'm really glad she liked it. And so the last finished object that I'm going to show you is also using scrap yarn, and it is this little, yeah, so this is like it's just a cozy basically for my little plastic container which is inside, which is holding this firm, because without the plastic container inside I don't think it will be holding anything. So I was looking for something to put all my crochet hooks, and I have the perfect little container. Let me grab that for you. Okay, so I have this little container. It was for we have our Lunar New Year, or the Chinese New Year, just which just ended, and we have this little plastic container here and there that was there's some snacks in here. So I have like a few of these. I probably have like 8 of these, and I was thinking like, what can I do with this, because I don't want to just throw it away. I feel that it's still a good we can still use this to store things. So I came up with a little, like a little bear panda kind of yeah, kind of character, and just crochet it up and just use this as the base, and this is what's inside right now. So I was thinking I could make a few more using a different color. I wanted it to go like in theme, and they're all pastel color. Like I can use like light orange or light blue or pink, probably green or something like that, and just make something like that. And I can actually gift this little container, like pen holder or something, to a friend if it's their birthday or something, some occasion coming up. So yeah, I really like the idea especially like the little ear. So that's what I have been doing with my scrap yarn, and I wanted to make something that is like functional, or something you can use which with purpose. So that's what I did, and I have 7 more of this, so I can definitely do some more and give it to someone else. So that is all my finished object. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 finished object. So let me put this here. Okay, so now I will just show you my whip. I currently have 2 whip going on. So the first one I will just show you here. Okay, hold on, let me grab this so that it doesn't. Okay, so I am making a shrug, what do you call that, shrug cardigan, like, yeah. So currently I am just here. It's going to be a cardigan. It's like those shrug type cardigan, and I am making this using the Lion brand Comfy Cotton Blend. Just give me a second. Okay, so sorry about that. My daughter just woke up, so I just let her out the room and to the play area. So where was I? Okay, so this is what I was talking about, and yeah, and I'm using the Comfy Cotton Blend, and this is the colorway Mochaccino. and yeah, mochaccino, and this is a 200-gram cake and 392 yards. This is 50% cotton and 50% polyester. And so far I have just this is just the one cake, and I have this much left of the first cake. I think I will be using about 2 cakes to finish this. So it's pretty simple pattern. Yep, so that's what I'm making, my first whip, and I'm using a 6mm crochet hook for this, as per the instruction here in the ball band. Yeah, 6mm, a J hook, and that's where I am so far. I can't wait to finish this because I have a few things. Oh, actually I have 3 whips. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to show you my second whip. So my second whip, I'm trying to make a cardigan, and I wanted to try this yarn. I'm not sure how this yarn worked out. I like it when I was when I first feel it. I really like it, but as I was knitting it, it was a little bit stiff, and I can sort of feel the plastic. Yeah, I can feel the plastic in the yarn, but I really like the stitch definition. So this is going to be a knitted cardigan, and this is the yarn that I'm using. It's the Lion brand Low Tide, and this is the colorway Shell. The colorway is really pretty. It's like a really soft purpley grayish kind of color. And this is a 100-gram skein, and this is a medium 4 weight. It's 306 yard. So this is 81% acrylic and 19% polyester. And so far I'm doing the I've just started this like not very long ago. So I'm going to start it with like one panel, and then the other, and then the back. So that's the first one. Sorry it's curling in, but I really love the stitch in this. Like, it looks so clean and so neat, and although it's a little bit stiff and I can feel the plastic in this, I really wanted to finish it, and I think it's going to be very look very professional kind of feel. And let's see. So I am not doing any sort of ribbing to the bottom part. Probably after the whole cardigan is seamed up, I will probably do like a ribbing bottom and also the sleeve. But so far I really like the stitch definition. It makes it look so pretty, and I can't wait to finish this. So this is my second whip. I have 5 of this, so I'm sure it'll be enough for a cardigan. And my last whip is a sock that I have made, but I have only completed the first one. So this is the one that I've talked about, I think either the previous episode or the one before that. So it's this yarn that I'm using. This is a very pretty yarn. I really love the color in there. And this is the contrasting color that you can use for the heel, toe, and the cuff. And It is really pretty. This is a bright happy color. So this one is from, oh my god, where's the label? I have the label somewhere. Okay, so it's here. So this one is this yarn. This is a sock set from Stripey Cat Yarns, and the colorway Speckle Pop. So that's the one. So okay, yeah, Speckle Pop sock set. It's so pretty. The color is so colorful and happy, and I was really happy while working with this, like seriously, because I really love the color. So I have not blocked it. This is the first one that I have completed. Just look at the color, it's so pretty. These socks make me happy. It really does. I really love the color. It's so pretty. And the contrasting color, that's the gray, and this is so pretty. I can't wait to finish the second one. Yeah, I haven't started doing the second one, but I just finished this one, and so happy because it's like bright, colorful, neon color, and just a little cuff. So yeah. And I have very small feet, so this is I cast on the magic cast on from the bottom up, and I used I was following this is the tutorial that I used from Natalie from Nitty Natty, and ever since then that's how I do my socks. I have never tried the top down socks yet, so I'll probably do that, not right now but probably in the future, but that's how I've been doing all my socks so far. So the bottom up. Okay, so yep, so pretty. So that's my whip so far. I have 3 whips. I have been wanting to start some other project, but I just have to wait for a while for now, because I have been doing quite a few things here and there, and I have 2 more things that I need to start. One is a requested amigurumi, which is the Among Us character. If you know what that is, it's a game. So that was quite popular, I think sometime last year and this year. So people have been requesting for that, and I have another one is a cardigan that one of my friend requested, and she wanted a navy blue color, but I don't have enough of the yarn, so I have ordered some from Lovecraft, so I'm waiting for that. And once that's arrived, I will have to start with that one first. And yeah, so I have been like really busy, and every little minute that I get, I crochet or I knit, and yeah, that have been making me really busy, but I feel very productive because of that. So it makes me happy. And I love my yarn room. It gives me motivation, and yeah, so okay, so yeah, that's about it. That's all I have for today. I will try to I actually have one video that I recorded last weekend, but I forgot, I accidentally deleted the original copy, and while I was editing the video, there was some mistake, and there's some music that was accidentally added to the video in between my it was a show and tell kind of video, and I wanted to show the things that I've made like 6 or 7 years ago, and somehow I deleted the original video, and yeah, so something happened technically, and I couldn't save the video that I edited. So yeah, I'm going to make another one for that, because I have all the things that I wanted to talk about in that video. It's about bags, and I have a few bags that I finished over the years, because when I started crochet, I loved making bags, so I have quite a few bags that I wanted to show. And yeah, so that's all. I don't know what I'm blabbering about now. And so yeah, if you have any question or anything that you wanted to ask about any of the project that I show you, or the yarn, please leave them the questions down below at the comment section, and I will get to them as soon as I can. And yeah, so that's all I have, because I don't know what to say anymore. So yeah, so have a happy weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, and thanks for watching, guys.